Yo, what's going on, everybody? It is your boy, FVK or Logan here. And I'm bringing you another video from, I think I'm in Greece, now I'm in Japan, and now I'm back home. So today we're going to be talking about another thing that's a little weird. The last video was about weird video games. This video is about weird people. There's a lot of weird people out there, trust me. I'm friends with them. I'm just going to put up a picture of you. But the weirdest people are the people who are on TikTok Live. TikTok Live is fucking disgusting, actually. I hate it every time I see it. TikTok Live is usually just filled with teenagers sitting there chatting shit about their friends, usually spilling way too much information about themselves. 90% of the time I see them straight up dox themselves. Like, I'm not even gonna lie, somebody once asked somebody for their address and they gave it to them. That was probably the dumbest thing I've ever seen, and that was like the last time I think I watched TikTok Live. The biggest problem with TikTok Live, though, the thing that everybody knows is the money begging. Begging for money. Everybody spam a galaxy. At least that's what they want you to do. I don't really know what a galaxy is. I think a galaxy is like $50 or $100. Like, it's a lot of money. And people will sit there like crying, yelling, "Give me a galaxy! Give me a galaxy, guys!" Just crying and freaking out. It's probably the weirdest thing I've ever seen. I mean, get your money, I guess. I think the funniest recent case of this is Jason Nash. There's been a lot of videos on Jason Nash. I wanted to make this video specifically on Jason because there's a rabbit hole, but that's been done so many times. I'm just gonna do TikTok as a whole, which has also been done so many times, but I am unoriginal. There's like a lot of weird trends, like different trends for begging for money. I mean, there's like the classic, human AI where you kind of just act cringe for a couple hours and you will make absolute fucking bank. I don't see the appeal. Another problem with TikTok Live is people have straight up meltdowns. Like, for example, I watched this 46-year-old wannabe rapper. He was wearing a snapback. He was acting real fucking hard. And then somebody came into the chat around the same time I joined the stream, and all they said was "not hard." And oh my fucking god, this set him off. For a while, he was just there screaming the F slur and just going, fuck you guys, y'all don't know hard, you know where I grew up? South Pittsburgh. He was a dick. Like, he was mean to everybody in chat. All I said in the chat was, bro, calm down, and then he called me 13 different obscenities. He was an angry fella, that's for sure. The meltdown ended up with him crying and ending the stream. He ended up opening up way too much about his suicidal thoughts and his wife leaving him. I mean, the guy seriously just really needs help. But yeah, having meltdowns like that on TikTok Live, kind of weird. TikTok has a problem of like completely blue ballsing people for content. Like, for example, they will stand there with like something they're gonna smash, something they're gonna do, something they're gonna eat, and they never eat it, do it, smash it. There's this dude that has like a massive balloon and says that he'll pop it if you like send enough gifts and have enough viewers, but then they'll go to pop it, do like a countdown, and then they'll just not do it. Sometimes it even gets as lazy as a loop video, and they're still making money from looping this video. I'm not gonna lie, I've been thinking about hustling on TikTok Live because that is so fucking easy, dude. And these people are probably making like $300 a night. People will also just completely lie about like challenges and things that they're doing. Like, they'll post a TikTok saying that they're gonna stay in this abandoned house, and then they'll go home, post a TikTok, and then sit in a dark room in their house and act like it's an abandoned house. They'll sit there and try to farm money and gifts and views from it. I've seen some like people do this like really realistic where they put a lot of effort into it, and then there's other people who will literally just be sitting in like their bathroom with the light off, and it's like so super obvious. Like, there's just a lot of weird content like that. There's another guy, I haven't seen him in a while. I think he got banned or some shit. His name was like J Money or something, and he just sit there shaking his coffee. Morning coffee, loving our morning coffee.
Morning coffee, we love our morning coffee. Morning coffee, we love our...
He'd have like money in his fucking nose, like he'd literally just be sitting there like this, but with more money. I'm broke. He'd have it coming out of every hole. Like his fucking ears, his fucking nose. I think I've seen him have money in his mouth. He has it like strapped onto his hat and shit. I don't know how the fuck he doesn't get robbed because he just sits outside of a coffee shop in LA, Beverly Hills. I believe he did get robbed once, which also leads me into my next topic, which is the literal crimes. Like, I'm talking about like shootings, people fucking robbing, drive-bys mainly. People will stream themselves drunk driving, high driving, just completely endangering the lives of others. People also just get doxxed on TikTok Live a lot. That's something that TikTok never acknowledges. Like the amount of people who have been literally doxxed by people. People also love to eat weird foods for gifts. Like people will eat fucking the craziest shit you'll ever see, like live octopus. Bitch will still be squirming and she'll be fucking... And then I think like the less serious one is like sleep streams where you can send gifts to try to wake them up. That's not at all a new trend. I know Ice Poseidon did that like way back in the day. Streamers have been doing that on Twitch for years. But like people have definitely done some weird things to farm money with sleep streams. But that's just kind of all the normal weird shit that happens. There's a lot of fucked shit that I just don't really think I could really get into on YouTube. Like it genuinely gets that bad. But I think that's really any video platform. I mean, I remember when the Ukraine war was very much talked about still. There were people like live streaming the war, and some of that stuff was like genuinely just hard to watch. I think TikTok just doesn't acknowledge it as much as they should. They don't take much action. They falsely ban hundreds of people a fucking day, and they never ban the people that should be. I think TikTok needs to regulate their content. They need to update their fucking rules and shit to maybe help stop money beggars. I mean, yeah, I get it. Get your bread, get your money, but people do it in such like weird and scammy ways. I think if you want to make money, you gotta earn it. I don't know if that's a hot take. Am I gonna get canceled for that? That's it for this video. If you like that, subscribe.